welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to film this video. I love doing foundation first impressions and I don't do them that often anymore. I used to do them a lot when I first kind of started doing videos. I used to really enjoy doing these, and I haven't done one in a really, I'm talking so fast, excuse my hair, I just got out of the shower, so I'm freshly washed and moisturised. I used to love doing these and I haven't done one in a long time, so if you have any foundations that you would really like me to try out, leave one in a comment down below and I will buy it and film it for you. Today I am going to be reviewing and first impressioning the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Skin Foundation, and I have picked up the shade 5.5. You will have seen me haul this really recently. Look how beautiful that packaging is. Now, obviously this is an expensive foundation. It retails for £40. I got it off of Feel Unique, so I got it 10% off, £36. So obviously it's very pricey. So I'm gonna give you a completely honest review, because if you're gonna be spending that much money, you're gonna wanna love it. My skin is combination. It's dehydrated, can get oily on my nose, a little bit on my chin, a little bit between my brows. Sorry, I just moisturised so my face feels really like slippery. But I can get dry patches sometimes. My nose at the top here can be quite dry. It isn't blemish prone. That's about all I have to say about it. So let's read what this foundation claims. I'll have to look it up online. So this says, a lightweight liquid foundation that achieves a radiant silky finish. This award-winning foundation is formulated with microfill technology, producing a low-density product that pairs high-impact pigments with weightless textures. The foundation glides seamlessly onto the skin, leaving a finish that's reminiscent of charmeuse silk. Me. Linda Cantello, an international makeup artist, says, quite simply, the best foundation there is. That is a bold statement. Okay, so as I like to do with my first impressions, I'm going to prime one side of my face to see if a primer affects it. So I usually use my Too Faced Hangover X primer because it's just a moisturising primer. I'm going to prime this side. This smells so nice. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see. As you can see, I've got a couple of scars from blemishes, a few on this side here, redness around my nose. I get quite dark circles under my eyes, quite a bit of hormonal redness around my chin, but overall I have no active breakouts. I just scar quite easily from breakouts, so that's my main point of concern. I also need to match to my neck. I don't know how much you're supposed to use. So I'm going to use a beauty blender to apply this today, and I'm going to start with one pump. The colour looks pretty nice. It feels like the same consistency as the NARS Sheer Glow, if you're aware of it. That's a really nice colour. Yay! I just like to kind of smooth it over with my finger. This feels so thin. I don't know if you can see this, but it looks so light. Let's try and bounce it in. That's it, it's blended. That took literally no time to blend. I still have the rest of a pump, so I'm gonna go in with the rest, because I normally would use 2 pumps of foundation on my face. So I've heard this is meant to be about a medium coverage, which works for me. I like medium. Full coverage is a bit heavy for me because I don't need full coverage all over my skin. I just need to cover and even, and then when it comes to spot concealing, I can just use concealer. Here is a side-by-side comparison. So as you can see, it is definitely a very light coverage. So I'd say it's light to medium. It is buildable. I feel like if I did another layer, it would not look cakey, because this is 2 coats and this looks, it just looks like skin. That honestly looks like my skin. Now I'm going to take a pump on the unprimed side and see if it applies any differently, better, worse. So again, I'm just gonna smooth it over. I smooth it over because I find that the beauty blender absorbs a little bit less product if you do it like this. And obviously, this foundation ain't cheap. Blend, blend. Honestly, I can't tell a difference between the primed and the unprimed. so we'll see how they last. I'm going to go in with 1/3 pump, and I'm going to put a little bit more coverage just over the cheeks to see how well it builds now that it's had some time to sit. Did you see how quickly that just disappeared? And look how luminous it is. Oh my god. First impression. My skin looks really perfected. I obviously still have some discoloration and redness showing through, but it doesn't claim to be like a foundation and concealer. You know, a medium coverage foundation, you will still probably put concealer on, so I wouldn't expect it to cover it completely. The glow, I hope it's picking up on camera, but my skin is just glowing. Like, it looks so radiant, which I'm very happy about. I love a glowy finish. You know I love a glowy finish. I have some dry patches on my nose, which it has not clung to. I'm really excited. This colour is also beautiful. I am going to put the rest of my makeup on. It's now 10 to 1. Quite a lot later than when I would normally do my first impressions, but I'll try and keep this on later tonight so you have like a full day. I'm going to go now and put the rest of my makeup on, and then I'll come back and show you how we're looking. BRB. Okay guys, I've just put a full face of makeup on. Something pretty simple, glowy. My concealer went on so nicely. It blended in like no problem. I contoured my nose and it didn't take the foundation off, which I find happens with basically every single foundation I ever wear. So I'm really happy with that. Nothing's gone patchy. Everything's gone on really seamlessly. I lightly set my face with my NARS pressed powder in Beach. I really need to wax my top lip. It's now 1:30. I'm gonna go dry my hair, film a couple more videos, and then I'll check back with you in a few hours to see how my face is holding up. So see you later. Hey guys, it is now 5 o'clock. So I've had this makeup on for 4.5 hours now. Let me have a look with my magnifying mirror. My makeup has obviously changed, but I haven't like done anything to my skin, you know. I've just done put more eyeshadow on and changed my lipstick. And I put a little bit more bronzer on. That's what I did. As you can see, my skin is looking glowy. It doesn't look oily yet. It looks completely flawless. It hasn't faded anywhere. It's really hot in my filming room today and I'm just filming back to back, so it is warm in here, so I am breaking a bit of a sweat. My foundation is holding up really nicely. It hasn't separated on my nose, thank God, because that happens with basically every foundation. There are only a few that I know don't do that, like my NARS Sheer Glow, my Luminous Weightless, and the Tarte one. They're like, and my Healthy Mix. They're like my only foundations really that don't separate a bit on my nose, so this can join the club. Yes, it's quite glowy on my forehead, but I like that. It looks dewy and it doesn't look oily yet. The only place where it might look a bit shiny is just here, but again, that's because I'm really hot. So I feel like on a really hot day I would set this more. I only did a light layer of powder. My highlight and my bronzer and my blush are still looking really good, and this is like no creasing for me on my forehead. My forehead within a few minutes normally has really bad expression lines, but oh my god, that is nowhere near as bad as normal. I'm really happy with that. I think my skin looks great personally. I'll check back with you probably in like 5 more hours and we shall see how I look. So I'll see you then. I'm gonna take a flash photography test right now because I always forget to. It's probably gonna be the worst selfie in the world, but here we go. A really average selfie, but you saw it taken live, one shot. That has no flashback. That looks really nice. Eee, I'm so excited. I love this foundation. I wish it wasn't £40 because if I love this, I know I'm gonna want to repurchase it and it's gonna cost me a bomb. This is where we're at so far. See you in a few hours. Hey guys, it's the end of the video. It is now 10:30, so I've had this makeup on for 9 hours. Slightly shorter than my average kind of day, but still a pretty, you know, like a work day. So my face is starting to look a little bit oily. Not bad, like I would happily just touch up a little bit. Ignore my lipstick, it's bleeding all over the place. It hasn't faded anywhere apart from just around my nose because my hay fever is really bad today and I've been blowing my nose. So to be honest, that's not too bad for a hay fevery nose. The lines on my forehead still look really smooth. and that is like a big deal to me. Such minimal creasing. It hasn't gone into my smile lines, and it has barely gone into my forehead lines, which is never happens. My forehead lines are intense. I have really bad expression lines. Let me just tie up my hair so you can see a little bit better. The oil is minimal anyway, and to me it doesn't look oily particularly. It just looks glowy, and it looks glowy all over now rather than just on my cheeks. My highlight and my blush and my contour has not faded at all. Like, it still looks so good. There's a bit of shine breakthrough on my chin, but again, I think that looks quite nice. It looks dewy, it looks luminous, and if I wanted a matte foundation, I wouldn't have bought the Luminous Silk, you know what I mean? I kind of wanted to hate this foundation because it's so expensive, but I really like it. Yeah, no, I can see this being a favourite. That's frustrating. If you have an oily skin, I wouldn't recommend this foundation. If you have a dry skin or a dry combination skin, like me, I'm dry combination, highly recommended. It doesn't flash back, beautiful in photos. I uploaded a haul for me today, and you guys are commenting on how nice my skin looks, so it looks lovely on video, and it's one of those foundations I've just always wanted to try because everyone says how much they love it. So I've got it and I love it, and now I'm gonna repurchase it over and over again and waste all my money on it. If you're looking into buying the Luminous Silk and you were unsure, that is my genuine honest opinion. I think it looks beautiful, but obviously I would, if they do samples, I don't know if they do, if you can get a sample, I would definitely try it because it is obviously a big hunk of cash, and you don't want to, you know, if you don't like it, you can't return it, you know. I will link down below a few different places where you can purchase this foundation. 100% recommend it. Personally, I think it looks amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you found it helpful. I hope you have the best day, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!